Well, it's Friday morning, almost lunchtime actually. About loaded up and ready to go. Had to take care of a few more things this morning, so I didn't get out of town as quickly as I'd hoped, but she's ready to go. Um, First big trip on the 700. The 250 gets to stay home this time. She's going to rest for a little while. Last thing I got to do, I'm going to go have lunch here with my mom. That's the last big thing because I forgot to tell her I was going on a motorcycle trip, and I don't know how she's going to take it. So hopefully she doesn't get too upset, and we'll see how it goes.
Standing by the window and the sun come up today, with a restless city feeling to be up and gone away. 'Cause there's always one more river, and there's always one more road, and there's always one more mountain to climb, don't you know? But there's always one more river, and there's always one more road. Yes, there's always one more river, and there's always one more road.
Okay, before I get too far into this, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what the plan is. I'm going to be doing the New Mexico Backcountry Discovery Route. If you don't know what that is, you can go to ridebdr.com. It talks about the Backcountry Discovery Routes organization. It has all the routes that they've put together on there. They are a nonprofit organization. They've been around since 2010, and they create these off-highway routes for dual sport and motorcycle travel. To date they've got 10 routes put together. Wyoming will be the 11th. I think it's supposed to come out next year. But I'm focused on the New Mexico BDR route, and if you go to the New Mexico page, it has all the information you need right there in order to do this. Frequently asked questions. You can download the GPS tracks, updates on the route in case there's been some changes. But the route itself, just to give a quick overview, they've got it laid out from south to north. I will be doing it in reverse direction, so I'll go ahead and start up north in Antonito, Colorado. From there you go through the Carson Forest, the Santa Fe Forest, and you wind up in Cuba. Then you keep going south and west, and it takes you through the Cibola Forest to Grants. Then the next section gets you to Fence Lake, go through the Zuni Reservation. Then you wind up in the Apache Forest. I'll jog over to Arizona for a quick minute. I think you have to go over there for fuel. Then on to Reserve, through the Gila Forest, to Truth or Consequences, around the Missile Range, to Ruidoso. Then you're in the Lincoln Forest, and you're pretty much in the Lincoln all the rest of the way till you get to down towards Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and you finish in Del City, Texas. From there I'll have a short highway ride to get home. I'm going to Lubbock. I'm starting in Lubbock, that's where I live, so the plan is to ride from Lubbock on the highway up to Antonito, take the BDR south to Del City, and then back home. Altogether, they have it laid out, if you stay on the main route, for 1,178 miles. By the time I complete the round trip, it should be about 2,000 or a little more, just depending on how much I do some backtracking and whatnot. So that's the plan. Well, here we are sitting right about the state line. We're about to go into New Mexico, and there's a train. Pretty normal for Farwell, Texas. Well, had lunch with Mom. She wasn't too upset, which is good. A little surprising, but good. And just crossing into New Mexico. So we're about 80, 90 miles down, and everything's going good.
sun's setting, so I'm probably going to be trying to find camp in the dark. But, up with my buddy Keith, he's supposed to be camping up here and trying to, he was supposed to be here yesterday. I already have a place to camp, so I just got to find him. Question is, how long is it going to take, and can I do it in the dark?